one of the most difficult thing is to start the first step. It's so difficult that you keep hesitating whether it'll work or not, what will people say, and it's natural. It's something that we all are afraid of, and give it a decision. Never push that cliff, never put that edge aside and step outside of that virtual shell. And this has been happening with me since I've been practicing the magic since quite a long time. And even today, when someone says to me, show us something, I'm at loss to do what, I'm at loss of what to do. I was reading in a book about developing your act in a manner so that it covers all kinds of situations. You're a restaurant bar, be prepared for 2 or 3 takes, and one in case of the stress upon one more trick, a request. It should be pre-planned, but it should look as if you have been forced to do it and you are still able to do it. The next when you're standing, next when you're seated in your office and probably in a shop and all kind of situations, you should make up those tricks. Keep track of the angles at which the audience will be, whether there are two audience, three, single, whether you're against the light, you've got the corner, you've got the privilege of having an extra pocket, or the things in your hands, or whatever it is at your disposal. It has to be pre-planned. Just to make a list out of such situations, say you're off in a showroom and you think you like to break the ice. There was a very good advice from one of the great magicians who used to be known as Tommy Wonder. He's no more. He died of lung cancer in 2005. Anyways, he said the worst way to start a magic is by asking someone, would you like to see the magic? This is one of the most pathetic ways, he says, to start the magic, because he's not kind of compelled to you. You might look boring, he doesn't know you, he's a stranger, and you might be having some other intentions. And when you say, would you like to, he may say no. Out of courtesy and kindness, he won't like to say no and say, yeah, okay, but that's not one of the possible beginnings you like to have. Rather, you should have a surprise element where you're trying to do something, like should in which he's trying to light a cigarette and the lighter is not working, and then suddenly he changes into match and does it. And he keeps doing it, he says keep doing it until one person notices. And then he's interested, and then probably you can continue with that. And his ideas and principles about magic is so much radical that he says that it should make meaning to the persons around. They should be able to recollect with their life, connect it, feel it strong and magical, and still in between you should show something, do something that they feel okay, he's only human. So there has to be like bold and brave attitude to be in such a position. He showed us the method of switching decks and other things which are very much different from the conventional one, which have been described in old textbook of magics. I won't describe it here because it's kind of premium content in his videos. But he works so well with our natural brains and the way of looking and how it influences, and at what moments that switch or that secret movement has to be done, that people realize that they have been watching this thing all the time and it's just not possible. But in reality it has happened and good dirty work has been done. So I think that it is high time that I have 2 to 3 tricks at my disposal all the time, because if that is not going to start, it will never going to take off. And just leave apart, what to think of marketing when you are not even to impress the people around you. It's been months and years since people have shown you do some trick and you call yourself magician. What kind of magician you are, man? So it is high time I start working on those simple tricks which can be shown, and amaze people. Amusing, look, the job of magician is not to amuse people, to amaze people. And if you're amusing, better leave this uh, hobby of magic and do something else. Play music or art or drama. I'm not saying that it's below magic, but if you're doing magic, just keep this rule: amaze, not amuse. So today this is going to be a very short lecture, and hope I develop. And I shouldn't use this loose word subject of hope. I'll do it. Yeah, that's the spirit. There you go. Bye.